How can you translate slang across cultures? Imagine trying to explain a joke or a phrase that's only understood in one country to someone from another. That's what translating slang across cultures is all about. It's not just about swapping words. It's about capturing the vibe and the social meaning behind those words. Slang is deeply tied to local customs, shared experiences, and social identity. So, when you try to translate it, you need to think about what the slang really means in its original setting. First, you have to understand the slang in its original context. Who uses it? When do they use it? Is it funny, rebellious, friendly, or sarcastic? Knowing the social group and situation helps you grasp the full meaning. Because slang often carries connotations or attitudes that don't directly translate. For example, a phrase that's playful in one culture might sound rude or confusing in another. To do this well, translators often use different strategies. One is transfer, which means keeping the original slang word or phrase as it is, maybe with a slight change. This keeps the cultural flavor but might leave the audience guessing. Another is paraphrasing, where you explain what the slang means in plain language. This makes it easier to understand but can lose some of the original tone or style. Localization and adaptation are also popular. This involves finding a similar slang term in the target culture that has the same social function and emotional impact. For example, if a slang phrase in one country means cool or awesome, you might choose a local equivalent that conveys the same feeling. This keeps the slang relatable and lively. Sometimes there's no direct equivalent. In those cases, adding a brief explanation or footnote can help. This way, you keep the original term but give the audience some background. It's like giving a little cultural context so they understand why it's funny or important. Working with native speakers and cultural experts from the target language is key. They can tell you if your translation sounds natural and if it hits the right tone. Testing your translations with actual target audiences is also smart. If they get the joke or the meaning, you've done a good job. In the end, translating slang across cultures is a balancing act. You want to keep the original spirit but also make it understandable and relevant. It's about blending linguistic skills with cultural knowledge to make sure the slang feels authentic and meaningful in the new setting.